Next up, we have Stewart Klazinga from ACORN Hamilton, who is joining us also virtually. Stewart, if you could turn on your camera, we can see you. Just test your microphone by saying good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, we can see you and hear you loudly and clearly. Please proceed with your delegation.
Through the chair, hello, Mayor, councillors, and staff. My name is Stewart Klazinga. I am a resident of Ward 5, a member of Environment Hamilton's Board of Directors, and the chair of ACORN Hamilton's East End chapter. I am delegating today on behalf of ACORN Hamilton and with other labor and community organizations to ask this subcommittee to support Councillor Kretsch's motion to adopt operating model number 4. ACORN Hamilton endorses the Keep Transit Public campaign. While many of our members struggle to see the LRT project as a benefit to their community, as many struggle to even afford the HSR and have watched investment companies displace entire buildings of low-income tenants along the LRT corridor, we also do believe that the best chance the project has to deliver affordable, quality service is to keep its operations public. We support keeping the LRT operations public because adding a profit motive to public transportation is antithetical to the goals of public transportation as well as the city's own stated priorities. The city aims to be the best place to raise a child and age successfully. The city has declared a climate emergency. The city recognizes the increasing affordability and homelessness crises. The city has committed to an equity, diversity, and inclusion lens. Including a profit motive in a public service flies in the face of all of these things. A for-profit LRT would prioritize profit over people, making fare increases more likely than under a publicly run system where the priority is the service itself. Programs like the HSR Fare Assist program, where low-income residents can apply for financial assistance to help with public transportation costs, would be more difficult, if not impossible, to create under a for-profit model. A private model brings with it a dearth of local agency, accountability, and transparency. There are no elected officials in a private company, so not only might some residents not know who to bring their issues to when service, reliability, safety, or cost issues arise, but they will also have a much weaker voice when they do. Public oversight is crucial for public services to ensure equality and accessibility. Our public servants and providers of public services deserve fair compensation for their labor. Fair compensation leads to better workers, which in turn leads to better services being delivered. The residents of Hamilton deserve an LRT that is safe and provided with professionalism and dignity. The best way to ensure this is organized labor. The City of Hamilton is already well served by the Amalgamated Transit Union Local 107, so there's no need for a new union, and a private operator may not be unionized at all. Taxpayers have paid the bill for this project at every step along the way. How will you sell to your constituents the idea that after paying for the hard part, it's now time to give the taxpayers' investments away to private interests, only to line someone else's pockets? We do not need Hamilton's transit to become the next Highway 407, Air Canada, Hydro One, or CN Rail. That is why today, along with many other delegates, ACORN Hamilton urges this committee to vote in favor of Councillor Kretsch's motion and recommend operating model number 4. Thank you very much for your time.
And thank you for your delegation. Speakers list is open. Seeing nobody indicating, thank you again. Next up, we